my husband anymore.
This man Cortez has been helping you raise these children?
He believes they're his children.
He believes he's their father?
Yes,
and you're ready, without any remorse, to up and leave him, move in with this guy John, and let him raise your kids. Who do you think your kid's father is?
I hope that my kid's father is John.
You do? You know what they're saying, Ann?
I don't care.
They're saying this is just one big selfish act on your part.
Then I guess I'm selfish.
You even named your second child Jonna, right?
And it's
After the other guy. I guess you told Cortez, let's name the second child Jonna.
He has no idea. He thinks it's just a name I thought up.
Wow. We're going to hear from John a bit later. But first, here's how your husband Cortez feels about this.
Ann and I have been separated for the past couple of months. We're trying to work everything out. I want us to live like the Cosby Show. I want us to have a strong relationship. I want us to be able to talk things out without arguing. And I want us to raise our children together. I have no idea what Ann's secret could be. But I'm really nervous about what she has to say.
Here's Cortez. Cortez, come on. You know she's got this secret to tell you. Have any idea what it is?
Man, I don't have no idea.
This is some secret. You gotta tell him everything.
Well, Cortez, for the past 2.5 years, I've been having an ongoing affair. And there's a possibility that our 2 kids might not be yours. There's more. There's more. The real quencher to this whole thing is, after this is all done and said, I want a divorce. I want to be with my lover.
Everything I do for you.
Well, obviously you don't do enough, and I love
do enough. I spent all the money I seen you. The kids had a beautiful Christmas, everything. How you gonna do something like that?
Well, I'm just not happy with you, and I love John. That's who I've been having an affair with.
Man, that's bogus.
And the kids might be his. And you know, Jonna stands him.
Cortez, we don't know children. Cortez, we can straighten out the kids with a simple paternity test. You want us to do that? Find out whether they're yours or not? Okay, we'll do that. We gave Ann, her husband Cortez, and her lover John, who by the way is not here, a paternity test to determine whether Cortez or John's the father of Ann's 2 children. You want to be the father of these children?
Yeah, I want these to be mine. Yeah, and you know, Xavier, he's my only boy. That's my firstborn son.
In the case of 6-month-old Jonna, Cortez, you are not the father.
Oh, man.
Wait a second.
Okay. Man, damn. You a dirty ass bitch. You a dirty bitch, man.
In the case of 18-month-old Xavier, Cortez, you are not the father.
Man,
Yes, now I'm ready for it.
He's been the father of these children. You're happy.
He's been
What's going on YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video with TC. Thank you guys for continuing to come back to my channel and support me. You know, for those people who are just rocking and tuning in with my channel, please like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment in the comment section to let me know how you feel about these videos and the topics that I do react to. Now, my main message, I got a couple that I want to give to you guys throughout the duration of this whole video. But first things first, I want to let you guys personally know that every woman that you deal with, no matter if you get a government tied obligation to her or not, has the capability to do this and move like this. And 99% of them do. Now, when you are a man that understands women, understands how their brain work, understand their brain chemistry, how they move, you will be looked at as the bad guy. Oh, he hates women. Not all women are like that. Let me tell you something. Women are emotional. Every single woman, including the woman that you're dealing with right now, is capable of this behavior. 1000%. I don't care if you sitting next to her while you're watching this video. Every single woman that you have dealt with in the past, you're currently dealing with, is capable of this behavior. Now, what does that tell you? It could tell you a few things. And I'm not telling you this to deter you from whatever goals you may have. You get what I'm saying? This is a middle ground channel. You could want to get married, you could get married, you could want to have kids, you could not want to have kids. But the purpose of this channel is to equip you with information. So at the end of the day, you know women are emotional and they're always going to lead with their emotions. Now, first things first, you seen in the video, man. I always tell y'all, and everybody think it's just so harsh. Oh, he hate women. He must have got hurt. It's actually not nothing. No, nobody actually hurt me, if I'm being completely honest. But the thing is, when women cheat and when men cheat, it's two different ball games. And I always try to reiterate this to you guys. For the men that's watching, listen closely to what I'm about to say. When a woman cheats on you, you heard what she said in the video? She wants the kids to be the persons who she was having an affair with. So guess what? Them kids was not 1 month old, 2 month old. Them kids was damn near grown. I forget the ages, but the bro was at least 5. So she been having that affair for how long, bro? She said both kids. So that's, 9 months in the womb, had a kid, boom. 5 years passed, I want to have another one, boom. That affair been going on for a while. And then they wonder why men don't want to get married. They wonder why men look at situations like this and say, listen, I don't want to get married. I don't want a government obligation to a woman because I understand that a woman's only loyal to her feelings at the current moment. No remorse on her end. None. She laughed when she found out that her husband was not the father, bro. She laughed. I want y'all to know that when women cheat, you got to think of the emotional psyche of a woman, right? When a man cheats, I think he can actually feel bad when he gets caught. Obviously, you get what I'm saying? I can admit that. When a man cheats, he can't actually feel bad when he get caught. Actually, even when men don't get caught, you can feel bad. Most niggas, if they think they got a good girl, be like, damn, I gotta stop cheating on my bitch eventually. Women don't think like that, and I don't want you to be into the mindset and thinking that women think like that. They absolutely don't. Okay? They absolutely do not think like that when it comes to cheating on their man. They're going to justify it in every way. No remorse. And this is why I always tell men, y'all don't got to listen, but you shouldn't, when you cheat and you get caught, you shouldn't be getting roses, flowers, taking her out to eat. Because when she cheats on you, her get back, she's going to do things like, you've seen women in this generation. She gonna do things like record you on TikTok. Oh, when I get my get back on him, she sees her cheating on you as a joke. You see you cheating on her like, oh, she the prize. Let me make sure I make it up to her. And this is why a lot of women think that they are the prize when they're really not. The only thing in my book that will make a woman a prize is if she's loyal. And most of these women don't fit the bill for that. Most women out here is not loyal. So a lot of people be thinking they losing in a situation when you're not dealing with the woman that you had on the pedestal is no different from every woman who you fuck after her. Hoes. That's the reality of the situation. And then when a man really understands female nature and things like that, he gets labeled as, oh, he must hate women. He must hate his mom. Women have many faucets, many ways that they gaslight you into believing or into trying to re-coerce you that women are good people. Most women are not. And it's crazy to say, but it is what it is. You love them when you fucking them. Outside of that, it's really, it can't, I ain't gonna say it's really slow. It can get really slow. When you are, mind you, this is a husband. This is her husband having an affair. There's no, I'm sorry. Women are only sorry when they can't find nobody better than you. I'm telling you what I know. And this is why I've always been a firm believer and never taken a woman back. Because a man can come back to a woman when he actually, okay, I fucked up. I still want to be with you. A woman will only come back to a man when she realizes she can't do better than him. She cannot do better than him. And this is why, for women who be trying to coerce men into marriage, and every woman is not like that. Look yourself in the mirror right now and say every woman is not like that. When every woman is only loyal to their emotions. The last thing you ate, if you're a woman watching this, probably was an emotional decision. I told y'all, most women in this world are regularly depressed. That was not to downplay a woman. That was not to talk down on women, because most men are depressed as well. But if you're dealing with a depressed individual who their happiness relies on the next man in line in their life, you're setting yourself up for disaster, because you're already placed as a puppet. This is going to last as long as he makes me happy, is what she's thinking. You're thinking this is forever. This is why I tell y'all, don't get these government obligations to these women, bro. Because at the end of the day, you are and will be the biggest slave to her. Because listen, in this situation, for the gentleman involved, he was a husband. Now, let me ask you this. When he proposed to her, what I always tell y'all, women, when a woman wants you to marry her, you will only see the good sides of her. You will only see that side. The boyfriend and the husband always get the good girl side. Every woman has hoe in her. Every single woman walking this earth has hoe in her. Whether she wants to admit it, whether it was in the past, whether it's in the future, whether whatever. Every single woman has a dude who she let hit on the first night. Every single woman has a dude where she slopped him up on the first night. Every single woman has a whole past. And this is why I tell y'all, none of them are worth marrying. None of them are worth committing to, because they always like to say that once a cheater, always a cheater when it comes to men. But somehow that, the narrative gets flipped when it comes to once a hoe. Oh, I can change. Oh, that's why they don't like to admit that they was hoes, bro. I'm just trying to put y'all on game in the most calm way that I can. Because when it comes down to a point where a lot of men have to stop getting played. Now, you could play house. I'm not saying a woman can't love you for a certain amount of time. I'm not saying a woman can't love you for a lifetime. You get what I'm saying? Women have the capability to love. They don't have the capability to love the right way once too many emotions get involved, too many different people get in their ear. Oh, you're not happy, so you have the right to go cheat. I guarantee you the woman in this video had people in her ear, because she said in the video she wasn't happy. Had people in her ear the whole time saying, oh, if you're not happy, you can't go the rest of your life not being happy. Go ahead and even though you have your husband thinking that these two kids are his and he's raising them and he's there and he's being the good guy, go ahead and fuck with little bro on the side, your lover, right? Because that's what she say. And, it's all good, because your happiness comes before it all. So in many cases, the reality of the situation is that most men, it's not, this goes further than dealing with rejection. This goes further than being rejected by a woman. This is what's called living a lie. So you having your husband, right? He got on one knee. You played the good girl for the time being, right? Because I guarantee you that if you would have said, hey, I'm gonna cheat on you and these two kids are really not gonna be yours, that I'm gonna tell you that they're yours and you're gonna take care of them like they're yours. If she would have said that in the beginning, no, he wouldn't have married her. But guess what she was probably saying? I would never do that to you. I'm not like them women. I'm dedicated to you. I'm loyal to you. everything that goes in line with what a woman is supposed to say. You know what I'm saying? Just and I'm not when I want y'all to understand that when I'm expressing this information to you and telling you this information, a woman convincing you to marry her is no different than you convincing her to, fuck with you. You get what I'm saying? You gonna have that shit on. You gonna have your conversation right. You can go talk to her. You gonna probably go talk to her when you got a clean cut. You probably gonna, be convincing. You gonna talk to her when you got your shit together. You gonna all of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Women fall in love with what they hear, so it's easier. But men fall in love with what they hear too when it comes to that marriage, because the woman who's telling you that she's loyal to you has never been tested in that battlefield. You just went off of what she said. You never really had somebody who looks like you or look better than you. One of your homeboy, oh, bro, go test y'all out. I need to see like what's she gonna do in this type of situation. You never had a situation where you put your girl on a TV show like UDY. Shout out to UDY. You get what I'm saying? And see what she really gonna do in the situation. Because men fall in love with what they hear too. Because it's all based off of a feeling. But back to what I was saying though, you get what I'm saying? Most of the time, bro, in situations like this, bro, the man would be looked at, when in regards to living a lie, the man, if he crashed out, would he be justified? Because most people would say, if he crashed out, right, when they got home and he just say, fuck it, like, I'm about to shoot your ass in the head. I'm not saying he's justified, but people have killed for less. So it's almost like everybody will be in so much agreement with, how black men are killing black men. And they'll say, oh, we don't kill, even gang members say we don't kill women and children. Like that's just some type of caveat. Like that's just like the sprinkle on the cake. Like that makes you a good human being, bro. You're still out here killing people, bro. Like in what regards, and this is a little off topic, but I just want to say this. In what regards did it become cool to kill another black man? And it's okay as long as you say you don't kill kids and women, when women be the most devious ones. Now, the point that I wanted to make was saying that is, if he crashed out and killed her, that's his business. Because at the end of the day, bro, you wasting somebody's time. That's time. Now, it's cool if they didn't have no kids, boom, she just did what she did, boom. No kids, no time wasted. You have somebody signing a birth certificate thinking that, okay, these kids are mine. You feel me? That's a legacy that a man leaves behind, right? So you got him thinking that, okay, these kids mine, boom, boom, cool, we vibing, which is fine or dandy, right? But in the same sense, the kids was not even his. Y'all was married for X amount of years, had a 5-year-old, 2-year-old, you know what I'm saying? The kids was never his. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you have a situation where now men are coming and saying online, hey man, there's no benefit to being the husband. And then women are countering that saying, oh, men get everything out of marriage, women don't get nothing. What as a man do you get out of marriage? Because this situation that happened in front of your eyes, there's plenty of situations like this. And this is where the saying is cheaper to keep her. So why would you get yourself in a contract with somebody who is emotional, who's only going to be loyal to their emotions no matter what they tell you? And then you decide to get a government obligation to somebody who's only going to, be loyal to their emotions, and it's also interfering with your money. And not a little piece of your money, 50% of your money, 50% of your crib, 50% of this, 50% of that. There's nobody in this entire world worth losing half of what you work for your whole entire life over a box this big, maybe even smaller. But with women of this generation, it's probably this big. Over a box this big, you finna lose everything. And you want to know why? You want to know what they say? The whole world is scared of an educated black man. And it obviously, right? obviously women scared of an educated black man too, because it gets to a point where, oh, he hates women, da da da, whatever. I don't hate women. I love women. It's cool. Just like when women get on here talking crazy about men ain't this, men ain't that. Of course, they still want to want to have a boyfriend, want to have whatever, but the reality of this situation is that when you're the husband, you're gonna get the best side in the beginning, and you're gonna get the worst end of the stick, because women, from most women that I've dealt with, just the reality of the situation, are naturally depressed people, and this is with no pun intended. If the shoe fits, wear it. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. They're naturally depressed people. Whether it be life, bad decisions they made with men, things that, whatever, everything just comes back in one full circle. Emotions, you know what I'm saying, periods, whatever case may be. You get what I'm saying? They're naturally depressed people. And as the husband, you're going to have to deal with that year round. The guy who she's having an affair with, that's why it's fun for her, because he and she don't have to deal with each other year round. Maybe 2 weeks out of 2 weeks out of every 5 months tops. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, I don't, for this type of video, I don't think that everybody, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna end the video, because y'all seen the video just like this, and I don't really have to continue to talk and say y'all gonna take what y'all take from the video. I'm gonna say this: every man is not going to have the opportunity in his lifetime to really understand women and how they move. I say that because I watched a man on YouTube just the other day say that he was 60 years old, right? And he was explaining a story from when he was in his 20s. And he said that, this is a 60-year-old man. He said that women are, he said that he was in a situation where he had a woman that he was married to her. He got out of the military, and then she started dating one of her sergeants. And he say he got out of the military, and he didn't have his job anymore, right? So, I guess he was working at a lower income job, right? And he said that she had every right to cheat on him and go be with somebody else because he wasn't providing. He didn't have the money he had in the beginning. Now, with insight and perspective and experience with multiple women, that would have never came out of his mouth. And I say that respectfully. If you do see this, that would have never came out of his mouth, because you would understand that money doesn't make a woman stay. We got Tom Brady. We got all these examples, and this is a 60-year-old man. I'm sure he's seen more examples than me. But something here still not clicking when it comes to dealing with these women. And this is why I say everybody can't start a YouTube and give out information when it comes to dealing with women. Everybody does not understand women. A lot of men, we're in a situation where a lot of men don't even get laid. A lot of men don't have the credentials. And having the credentials don't make you better than any man. I'm not better than no man. But I feel like I understand things enough when it comes to dealing with women that I know situations like this, no matter how much I know, let me say this. If I got married right now today, nothing is stopping me from being in this same position. But the only thing that is stopping me from being in this position is saying, listen, man, I know how these women move. I know what these women really about. I know every woman, most want to be a hoe. And if they don't want to be a hoe no more, they was a hoe in the past. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and like I said, before I go any further, I'm going to say men can be hoes too. But and I'm going to end right here, actually. Because you know how they say men can cheat and still love a woman, but a woman can't cheat and still love a man. The example I gave in the beginning is when most men cheat, they give flowers, they take them out to eat, they do all this type of stuff. They, I'm sorry, letters, whatever the case may be. Every time a man cheat, you see Offset and Cardi, just every celebrity couple, the man always does the most to get his girl back, right? That's love. That's what love is. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying cheating is what love is, but when you mess up, you boom. A woman, on the other hand, you seen her in the video, she is talking, I hope that the kids are from my affair partner. I hope that they're not my husband's. I hope I'm ready to divorce you and be with my affair partner. All in one show. That's not love. That's opportunity. Most of these women need the opportunity. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying now, but I guarantee you now, this is why women want to make more than men now, because they realize that I need an opportunity. I need somebody who's going to take care of me. But most of the time, they still want to have their fun on the side. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you this: it's a cold world we live in, and the best way that you can protect yourself is being knowledgeable on situations like this. And your knowledge can go way past just listening to a YouTube video. Your knowledge can go into ways that if you do decide to get a government obligation to a woman, you know that there is ways that you can protect yourself well beforehand, even now. You get what I'm saying? There's multiple ways that you can do this. You get what I'm saying? You can DM me on Instagram if y'all want to know specific, ways that you can protect yourself. You can't protect yourself from a woman relying solely on her emotions. That's just something that you can't do. But you can protect yourself. And I want every man that's watching that to know that. And I also want every man that's watching to know that no matter how much knowledge I give out, no matter how much knowledge you receive, once you sign those papers, it can happen to you, it can happen to me. You know what I'm saying? And I just want you to know that no matter how much protection, whether I DM you and tell you the ways you protect yourself or you look it up yourself, only thing in life that you can't get back time. Let's take the money out of it. We just sat and watched a woman be more loyal to her emotions and lead a man to believe that he had 2 kids. Now this man looked like he was well into his 30s. So for X amount of years, he thought he had 2 kids. He was happy. He thought he would build a legacy. All for that to be wiped away by a woman's emotions. And every time a woman cheats, that's any woman in this world. I guarantee you, she will find a way to justify it. Even the woman that you sitting next to right now, the woman that you about to go out to eat with, the woman you finna take out to dinner, she, when the time is right, will justify her cheating at any point of your relationship. Whether you're married, government obligation boys, or you're just in a relationship with her, she's always gonna find a way to justify it. I want every one of you guys to know that, understand that, take a deep breath and breathe in that, and understand you don't have to hate them for that. You could just recreationally use them to your advantage. What did Kevin Samuels say? Become the man that she wants to cheat with. Because the husband is out. Hey man, listen. Once that ring go on, the husband is gonna get the worst side of her, not the affair partner. Because she's gonna think the grass is greener with the affair partner. This is how it is in most cases. And when the men who do crash out behind women, I say they solely didn't play the game right. Because when you play the game right and you understand women, you're not going to overplay your part. Even if you're the main dude, you're not going to overplay your part because you understand how, boom, in the blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, I don't want to be too long on this video. That's 25 minutes. At the end of the day, man, I want you guys to jump in the comments and let me know how you feel about this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm welcome to hearing both perspectives. This is not no hate channel. I hate that I have to keep saying that, you know what I'm saying? Because most people really know the type of person I am. Understand, where I really come from, but I understand that there is also men out here who need to be aware of things like this and not be believing the BS that's going on. Obviously, this is an older situation from way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They love to say it's just a new generation of women. But I always say these women came from somebody, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, this point proves my point. And I want to let you guys know, man, there ain't nothing wrong with being not in a relationship as a man. You have your stuff together, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Because most women will do this. And I'm not right there, man. Y'all be gone.